EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the fastest rising cities in the U.S., the capital city of Austin, Texas. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the NightHawks of Austin taking on the Redwoods of Austin.
Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaunt. To my left, Charles Davis. And Charles, you focus on this Austin team entering play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for our video, getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
They'll be let out. Former Tar Heel, their rookie quarterback from UNC.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
These are his numbers from last week's contest.
A boatload of catches, 102 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Brings up second and 10.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And this is caught inside the 5.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Looking to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on first and goal.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes.
And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. Up the middle they go. Nance. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Play number 8 here on the opening drive. This is third and goal. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. And that sack brings up fourth and goal, a loss of 7. Big play.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And able to get this out to the 25.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
First down, Austin.
Back to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Fisher.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down at 7.
42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
They'll look to throw here. He finds his man, complete. That's Fisher.
That's good for an Austin first down. An 8-yard pickup. And an Austin first down.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Brings up second and 7.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 12 carries, 52 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked to him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
Back to throw now on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Fisher. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. A little second effort there on this strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20.
Just need a yard here. Second and 1.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop it behind the line.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
They'll set up a throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Redwoods offense, led by their wide receiver, headed out for their second possession. And he's right up there amongst the league's best when it comes to racking up receiving yards this season. Currently ranked in the top 5 as things stand here.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
From the 33, here's a second down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
In motion, the tight end.
At the 33.
Second and 4. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
They'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll look to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 37.
On play action, they'll throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ross. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Looking for Ross again. He finds him again.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Another Boston first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Back to throw again. Touchdown! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. Taking the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Now for the point after. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive.
And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. And they'll send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
10-3 our score after one here on EA Sports. Second quarter down, it's our home team with possession. Now a handoff up the middle. Nance. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
At the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. Over the middle, complete. It's Wells. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Nance. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
He's brought down
2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. Nance. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. This offense so far on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Redwoods have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Obviously a huge touchdown for their team, but a big touchdown for a rookie quarterback here to be able to break the tie in the 4th quarter.
And he just shook off all the pressure, too. Because when you think about it, tie ball game, rookie quarterback, most of them are thinking, don't make a mistake. Instead, this young man just said, I'll make a play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A solid stiff arm. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Austin's offense ready to go again. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 76 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 47-yard line.
Now a handoff looking right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. They're going to look to throw. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Redwoods offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Up the middle they go. Nance trying to run inside, but nothing there. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open. It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away.
The NightHawks offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
3rd down and 10.
Back to throw here.
Now he'll tap this and run.
And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. He opted to go with his scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
101 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he will a slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now a stoppage here. We'll get another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
Here's Johnson again on second down.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Second and 11 at the 41.
They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And he'll bring this one inside the 35.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here when they're taking a knee is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Austin, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Austin, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3 and 4 through 7 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.